We don't care when you call our name. We don't care, we are just the same. We ignore the race and we ignore the fight. We need a miracle.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the season premiere of Smackdown, and we are live in Brooklyn, New York. And I want to thank each and every one of you for joining us as we kick off this week's episode of Smackdown with the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle, and he is participating in a 5-man gauntlet match where the opportunity is a huge one. Yes, that's right, a 5-man gauntlet where the winner will challenge for the Universal Championship later on tonight. Rey Mysterio, the new Universal Champion, will be watching this one, and Kurt Angle, who suffered a devastating defeat at the hands of Jason Jordan at WrestleMania, will be looking to redeem himself. Maybe one last hurrah for Kurt Angle. Could you imagine if Kurt Angle was to win the gauntlet and go on and become Universal Champion in our premiere episode? It could happen. However, if he is to do so, he will certainly have to step up from his performance at WrestleMania. And the superstar who did step up is the man that's making his way to the ring, the leader of the Yes Movement, Daniel Bryan, who returned at WrestleMania. He was the partner of John Cena to take on the Kings of Wrestling. And it was a return with a victory for Daniel Bryan, and a great reception from the fans here in Brooklyn. Again, can you imagine the story that could be told if Daniel Bryan was to go on and become Universal Champion here this evening? What a story, coming back from retirement. And we are almost all set to go for our first matchup in this gauntlet match. And for Kurt Angle and Daniel Bryan, they have drawn the short straw. They will have to run the gauntlet. As the referee signals for the bell, and just to give you a reminder of how a gauntlet match works, once one of these superstars has picked up a loss, then the next superstar will make their way down towards the ring, and it will continue until all members of the gauntlet match have participated, and we are left with one winner. Is Daniel Bryan working on the arm of the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle. And we do get that sense that Angle will be looking to prove himself once again, like he has done throughout his historic career. Cut by Kurt Angle. But it was a shocker against Jason Jordan. Angle being made to tap out by his very own ankle lock. As Daniel Bryan replies with an uppercut of his own and a pin. One. Just a 1 count. Boot to the midsection by Angle. Bryan replies. These two both well schooled in submission wrestling. Great reversal from Kurt Angle. Who will be your pick to win this gauntlet match? And the difficulty with a gauntlet match is you don't know who's coming next. Which superstar is going to come down the aisle? That is the difficulty. And if you have drawn the short straw, like one of these two, it's all about fatigue. It's all about having the stamina to continue to wrestle on as another superstar comes down. Stiff shot by Angle. And Angle takes Bryan up and down. Good start by Kurt Angle. Doesn't look like he's feeling nervous or worried about his performance from WrestleMania 2 tonight. And we have to remember that he did pretty much cause his own defeat. He took a risk. He went for the moonsault. It didn't pay off, and it left an opening for Jason Jordan. So Angle will have to tighten up tonight and be more cautious in his approach, as Bryan nearly picked up the first fall of the match. In terms of wins and losses, which matter in this season, this matchup will go down as a 1 in the overall column. So it will be classed as one match in its entirety, not each individual match as the gauntlet progressed. Uppercut by Bryan, boot to the midsection by Angle. Bryan fires back. And a double underhook takes Kurt Angle up and over, and Angle looks like he's in pain. He has had issues with his back and neck before, but Angle is up, and Kurt Angle, Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan saw it coming. Angle was looking for the belly to belly, didn't get it. Angle dumped in the corner, and here comes the kicks of Daniel Bryan. Bryan. Basement drop kick and a pin. Just a 2. Angle finds a way out. But Daniel Bryan, looking to keep Kurt Angle grounded, wasn't successful. Angle is up, and Angle, a beautiful suplex of his own. Big stiff shot from Kurt Angle, German suplex, dumping Daniel Bryan now on the back of his neck. Well documented the issues Daniel Bryan has had to step away from the ring. Another pin. And the Tiger suplex only picks up a 2 count. It was at WrestleMania. Bryan came to the aid of John Cena to partner up against the Kings of Wrestling. The Tag Team Championship was not on the line, and John Cena had to be carried out of the match, where Daniel Bryan had made his return and pretty much had to go the match up for the most part on his own. And boy oh boy, did Daniel Bryan stick up for John Cena and stand up to the Kings of Wrestling. But Kurt Angle could care less about WrestleMania right now. He's moved on, and he's holding on, and 3 German suplexes, and Bryan pops up. What a matchup we are seeing here. Bryan flips over the top, ducks underneath. And the running forearm from Daniel Bryan, who has weathered the storm of Kurt Angle, and he's feeling it. And now the kicks, and this crowd chanting along. Yes chants echoing in Brooklyn. Oh, Kurt Angle has put on a tremendous effort, but it could come to nothing. The running knee. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no. Cassius Ohno. Oh no. Daniel Bryan. Oh, for goodness sake. First Cassius Ohno. Now Cesaro. The kings of wrestling have unfinished business from WrestleMania, and Daniel Bryan. Wait just a minute. The matchup, the Gauntlet match, is still ongoing. And Cesaro has taken Daniel Bryan through the crowd, and oh, look at this. Don't do it. Angle got out the way. Olympic Slam. Well, that'll teach Cassius Ohno a lesson to poke his nose in Kurt Angle's business. But I'm being told that Daniel Bryan, this is an absolute heartbreaker for Daniel Bryan. He has been ruled out of this Gauntlet match due to the interference of Cassius Ohno and of course Cesaro, and we will continue as you see the next participant, the monster among men, Braun Strowman. It doesn't get any easier for Kurt Angle, and Angle looks up for the challenge, and he comes running in and hits Braun Strowman with a clothesline, but only makes Strowman take one step back. It's going to take a lot more than that to knock down the monster who just walks across Kurt Angle. Spine buster from Strowman. And unlike the poor performance for Kurt Angle at WrestleMania, Braun Strowman had a momentous night. He defeated Evolution, I would say, in their entirety. Not just Randy Orton, not just Batista, not just Triple H, but he also got some of Ric Flair as well. And if there is anybody entering this Gauntlet match with momentum on his side, it is the monster. Strowman. Oh, Angle. Shot to the midsection. Caught Strowman unaware. And now an uppercut. An Angle, who is now running the gauntlet. Oh no. Face first choke slam. But how far? How much longer can Angle go on for? Sidesteps the running power slam attempt of Braun Strowman. Small package. 1, 2. Oh, he got him. Kurt Angle. The veteran with a veteran move, and Braun Strowman. Well, he looks at Angle. He laughs. He laughs. Maybe Braun Strowman just showing Kurt Angle a bit of respect there with that laugh, almost to say, you got me this time, Angle. And Strowman has been eliminated from this Gauntlet match. Oh, wait a minute. Well, that is Dean Ambrose, and Dean Ambrose has been laid out in the back, but who by? Of course, the King Charles Spaniel, Eric Young. It could only be Eric Young. Young, what's he doing now? He's getting a table. Eric Young, I get this feeling that Young has decided he will take the place of Ambrose, and he's set up that table outside the ring. And now Young, why is he wearing that mask still? We know that there's no need for it. And Eric Young with a Lufez press. And it looks like this is going to happen. Eric Young is taking the place of Dean Ambrose in this Gauntlet match. I guess Eric Young wanting to seize the opportunity before the WWE draft, which was announced by Mr. McMahon this past Monday. If you didn't catch the season premiere of Monday Night Raw, what are you doing? You can check it out right now on demand on my YouTube channel. But don't go anywhere just yet, because we are gradually getting closer to finding out who will face Rey Mysterio in our main event for a shot at the Universal Championship. Could it be the man who has just interjected himself into this match, Eric Young, who delivers a DDT to Kurt Angle? And I would have thought that Young should have pinned Angle there, but Eric Young looking to bring the table into play that he set up. Takes up, Kurt Angle. Oh my God. Kurt Angle with the shoulder tackle. And Eric Young crashes through the table that he brought out here. Olympic Slam! 1, 2, 3, get out of here, Eric Young! Eric Young and his attempt to try and force himself into the championship picture has come to nothing. And it also sees him go through his own table. Crowd on their feet enjoying the action. It is all about action here on Smackdown in this Gauntlet match. And it does not get any easier. The final participant who has been given the dream scenario of being the final man in the Gauntlet match makes his way to the ring, and it is the former United States champion, previously the face of America, Kevin Owens. And Owens, who lost his championship at WrestleMania in the Fatal 4-Way Ladder match, could now turn an L into a W, and a huge one, by becoming Universal Champion tonight. So it has come down to this. Kurt Angle has run the gauntlet, and only one man stands in his way, and that is Kevin Owens. But Kevin Owens with the perfect opportunity. The last man to compete in the gauntlet. And a shot to the midsection. Repeated shots by Kevin Owens. It would be a great turnaround for Owens. Losing his United States Championship, then capturing Universal Championship gold. He's a long way from that just yet though. But he does definitely have the advantage. He is fresh. Apart from getting put through ladders, a load multiple occasions at WrestleMania. The fall-away package pile driver and now driving the knee into the gut, or should I say foot, correction. And a knee to the side of the head by KO. And the boos here, the crowd now have decided that they want Kurt Angle to go on. The fans were cheering for Daniel Bryan in the opening contest of this Gauntlet match, but Bryan taken out of the equation by the Kings of Wrestling. And Angle progressed. Wanting to take on Braun Strowman, a small package. I saw him again move forward and then facing Eric Young over Dean Ambrose. And a 2 count. And if fatigue was ever going to set in, it would be now for Kurt Angle. He might just be running on adrenaline. If there's anything left, how much is left in the tank of Kurt Angle as Kevin Owens focuses on the neck, a smart move and another pin, and Owens knows he's trying to force the issue here. He knows that Angle is almost hanging tough at this stage of the match. And Owens heading up to take a high risk. Frog splash. 1, 2. No, Angle kicks out. And Owens again asked the question of our official. We've seen Owens, big impact move, then goes for the pin. And you must think that every single time Owens covers Kurt Angle, it forces Angle to use a little bit more energy. And Angle being taken far away from his comfort zone of being the wrestling machine. No wrestling right now. Owens is brawling it out, and that cannonball connected. Referee beginning the count. Kevin Owens could care less. Oh, but Angle with a knee to the midsection, and he needs to mount some offense, needs to get back in the match, but Kevin Owens just overpowering Angle. Oh, but that could turn the table. Referee up to 6. And Angle brings Owens back inside the ring. Angle much more suited inside the squared circle. DDT and a pin. 1, 2. Oh! It was close. But Owens kicked out at 2. Headbutt by Angle. And a second. And went for the boot. And Owens says no. Not this time. Knee to the face by KO. A headbutt of his own. And a second. And Owens sends Angle off the ropes. Went for the elbow. But Kurt Angle stepped out the way. Belly to belly suplex. I don't know where Angle is getting this. But he is digging deep. Maybe Angle knows this is his final shot. His final crack at glory. But Kevin Owens, he could care less about Kurt Angle's ambitions. And a cannonball from the top rope. And Angle fell hard. And now, driving the knee into the back of the neck. The Ushigoroshi, and oh! It was close again. And Owens just takes a moment, has a think. Is he going to go for the pop-up powerbomb? Went for the boot to the midsection, which usually tees things up. An Angle with an almighty German suplex. And Kevin Owens scrambles towards the ropes. Angle keeps the pressure on. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. And Angle wants Owens up. Where is Kurt Angle getting this from? I think he was going to go for either a German suplex or the Olympic slam. Didn't get either. Owens went for the headbutt. Didn't get that too. And this time, Olympic slam. Oh, he got him. Is this the moment? Is this Kurt Angle's moment? Flips over Owens. And the ankle lock is applied. Now the scissors to put more pressure on Kevin Owens. And Owens writhing in pain. How much more can Owens hold on for? He's desperate right now. But he continues to fight the ankle lock. But for how much longer? Oh, he taps out. Oh my goodness! Kurt Angle has done it! And this is how the matchup unfolded in the closing stages. And what a matchup between Kevin Owens and Kurt Angle. But this was the turning point. Owens had evaded the Olympic slam once, but he couldn't twice. And then this. The ankle lock was applied. And Kevin Owens, he was forced to tap out. Can you imagine if Kurt Angle can defeat Rey Mysterio later on tonight to become Universal Champion? It could be the biggest night of Kurt Angle's career. What a turnaround. And just look at this. Kevin Owens extending the hand, and that is great to see. A handshake between these two after a hard-fought contest. Kurt Angle ran the gauntlet and won. Ladies and gentlemen, it is official. The Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle will take on the newly crowned Universal Champion Rey Mysterio. It is our main event. Boy oh boy, I can't wait for this one. Welcome back to Smackdown. I hope you're all enjoying the show thus far, and if you are, please do hit that like button and make sure you are subscribed to the channel with the notification bell turned on so you stay up to date with everything for my universe. And we are now getting set for tag team action and the debut of a new tag team here on SmackDown, the War Raiders. And they are ready for war. These two are mammoths of men, and their opponents aren't too far from that either. It is the War Raiders going up against Heavy Machinery, and Otis Dozovic and Tucker Knight. I don't think I've met two superstars quite like this. Eric, who is the one with the bald head, and Ivar. He's the slightly larger of the two, to put it in a nice way. But these two will knock lumps out of you. This is going to be a hard-hitting tag team contest here tonight on SmackDown. And we are about to get things started, and the crowd, they are ready for war here in Brooklyn. So let's get to it. Wow. The War Raiders really stirring up the fans in Brooklyn. That's going to be Tucker, and it's going to be Eric starting things off. And Eric catches the boot of Tucker, but Tucker replies with a chop to the chest, and then for a second Eric puts the brakes on, and Eric trying to force Tucker back to his own corner. I'm not entirely sure how smart that is, but Tucker is having none of it. did say that the War Raiders are mammoths of men, but for size, Tucker and Otis Dozovic, they ain't exactly small. Hip toss takedown by Eric. And putting the boots to Tucker as Ivar looks on. And a knee lift by Tucker. And we've seen in previous weeks prior to tonight's season premiere, the Heavy Machinery have taken the fight to the Smackdown Tag Team Champions as Eric, he enjoys to fight, let's put it that way, but so does Tucker. And if you missed it, the Tag Team Champions have been here, weren't scheduled to be here, but decided to interject themselves in the Gauntlet match, taking out Daniel Bryan, who played no further part in the match, dragged through the crowd by Cesaro. Cassius Ohno, on the other hand, not entirely sure if he was trying to put himself in the Gauntlet match, nevertheless didn't work and got an Olympic slam for his troubles. And if you are just joining us, Kurt Angle will go on to compete in our main event tonight after running the Gauntlet and succeeding, and he will face Rey Mysterio for the Universal Championship. As Eric makes the tag now to Ivar, the bigger of the two, and goodness, that's quite the entrance by Ivar. Picking up Tucker and driving him down, and did it with ease. And like I said, Heavy Machinery, not lightweights. And a 2 count for the War Raiders. Oh, that was a smart shot by Tucker. He went for the crossbody. Ivar just swatted Tucker aside like a fly. And Tucker needs to make a tag, but disorientated and drops the leg on the back of the head. I don't think he got all of it. If he had, it would have been curtains for Tucker Knight. That size and that weight coming down on you wouldn't have been good, and because he didn't get all of it, it's allowed Tucker Knight to make the tag. And here comes the powerhouse of Heavy Machinery, Otis Dozovic. This is going to be interesting, and a double team maneuver, double headbutt delivered. And now it's Dozzy versus Ivar. Headbutt to the shoulder by Otis Dozovic. Big Oats. Big Otie. What else can we call him? Let me know in the chat. It's like two big rhinos locking horns. And Ivar with a big European uppercut forcing back Otis Dozovic. And Ivar went for that spinning European uppercut. Deceptively quick is Ivar for a man his size. As Otis Dozovic. Oh, DDT! Great counter from Ivar. And Dozovic gets back up. And this time, Ivar connects. But Dozovic gets up again. Ivar dumps Otis in the corner. And Dozovic giving as good as he gets. And Otis, big splash in the corner. Oh, are we going to see it? Here we go. Oh, yes. The one. And the elbow. And a pin from Otis. 1, 2. Oh, and just a 2 count. But nearly giving the War Raiders an opening loss on their record in their first matchup here on SmackDown. Wouldn't be the best of starts if that was to happen. But as I've mentioned, Heavy Machinery have tested the SmackDown Tag Team Champions on multiple occasions. Double hip toss. Definitely Heavy Machinery utilising the tag team aspect better than the War Raiders, well, thus far anyway. Stiff shot, Tucker Knight back in this match. A second, and Ivar rocked, but he doesn't go down. And Ivar with one of his own, and that staggered Tucker Knight all the way into the ropes and dumped down on the back of his neck. The power of Ivar. And that swift exchange now brings in Eric and a double team maneuver. Maybe they heard me. Utilising one of their own. And now Eric with a modified camel clutch. The hands placed up higher on the face. Maybe just causing more discomfort to Tucker Knight. But Tucker slips out the back. I was going to say it, but I'm not going to. Oh! Beautiful gut wrench powerbomb. Who's going to win this one? Let me know in the chat or the comments. Are the War Raiders going to pick up their first victory, or are Heavy Machinery going to send the War Raiders packing? Eric wants Tucker up, and Tucker in a bad part of town, cornered off in the War Raiders corner. Oh! And Ivar looks on, and Otis Dozovic taken out off the apron, and things not looking too good now for Heavy Machinery. The War Raiders, and a signal from Ivar. Tag is made. What on earth? Oh! They call that the fallout. 1, 2, 3, and the fallout from it is that the War Raiders pick up their first victory here on SmackDown. And it was a strong debut. This is how the matchup ended. Look at this. My God. Crashing down. Can you imagine the weight of that leg coming down across your chest? I told you that Ivar is deceptively quick. And the War Raiders score the victory in their first matchup here on SmackDown, and it seems the fans here in Brooklyn enjoyed the war. Listen to it. Well, the action doesn't stop here tonight on SmackDown as we have United States Championship action as the charismatic Enigma gets a crack at the newly crowned United States Champion Finn Balor, and it's next. Welcome back to SmackDown here in Brooklyn, and we welcome the charismatic Enigma, and the crowd are on their feet. They are ready for Jeff Hardy, and there he is. It is electric here inside Brooklyn as Jeff Hardy makes his way to the ring, and Jeff Hardy came oh so close to becoming United States Champion at WrestleMania in the Fatal 4-Way ladder match, but it was Finn Balor who picked up the victory and picked up US Championship gold. And interestingly enough, Jeff Hardy had the opportunity. He could have reached up and took down that gold. I felt the moment was there, but instead, the death-defying Daredevil decided to dive off the ladder, taking out Kevin Owens. What a moment. A WrestleMania moment, that's for sure. And if you haven't caught WrestleMania, you can do so on my YouTube channel. It is available on demand. And you won't want to miss that fatal 4-way ladder match. And of course, the winner was indeed the leader of the Balor Club, Finn Balor. He didn't take the risk. He headed up, climbed the runs, and took down US Championship gold. And he has that prestigious championship around his waist. And Finn Balor will be looking to continue that success by defeating Jeff Hardy here tonight in his first defense of the US title. Busy night thus far. In fact, busy week. And we also still have to come Smackdown Dark. Yes, our 2 Dark episodes, Raw Dark and Smackdown Dark. And don't forget, wins and losses matter, and they count on the Dark shows. So you don't want to miss a minute of the action. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel and you have that notification bell turned on. And also keep an eye on the announcement section on my YouTube channel, because we'll be keeping you up to date with the times and dates of episodes being uploaded as part of this season of Universe. Oh wow, what a shot that was. A great look at the fans here in Brooklyn as Jeff Hardy looks up at the United States Champion and the championship. He came within a whisper of taking that championship at WrestleMania, and now he gets a second crack at the gold here on SmackDown. As Finn Balor hands over the championship, and Jeff Hardy nods his head in approval. Who do you think's going to win this one? Let me know in the chat. As the referee signals for the bell to get this United States Championship contest underway. And Finn Balor snaps over Jeff Hardy. Both bodies have got to be still sore from WrestleMania. Not long past the spine. Looked like Balor was looking for a cutter there, but Jeff Hardy aware of it on a pin. And a 1 count for the charismatic Enigma. And Jeff Hardy now, head scissors, trying to keep Balor down, but Balor gets back up and Balor comes forward. These two know each other very well. Saw the majority of their arsenal in a fatal 4-way match, which included former champion Kevin Owens, who we've seen ran the Gauntlet, wasn't successful, and Chris Jericho, who I've heard backstage is not too happy. He's not happy about this, he's not happy about the ladder match, but yeah, it's Chris Jericho. What more do you expect? As Hardy delivers an elbow to the back of the neck and wants the fans in Brooklyn to get behind him. I think it's a 50-50 split, this one. Some fans of Balor, some also fans of Hardy. And Jeff Hardy goes to the second rope. And the splash, and it pays off. The Daredevil, Jeff Hardy, the risk taker. And it's a 2. And Balor got that shoulder up, only just. Hardy backs off for a moment, composes himself, more thoughtful Jeff Hardy, but might not want to think too long because it's left an opening for Finn Balor to get back in the match. And now proceeds to punch Jeff Hardy up to 6, 7. Crowd hoping count along to every single punch that Balor unloaded. A shot of the ropes, quick, fast-paced action here for the United States Championship, and Hardy missed it. So did Balor. Jeff Hardy dumps Finn Balor face first into the canvas and now calling up the United States Champion. Went for the forearm, blocked, put the brakes on. Pele kick by Finn Balor. Connected and wisely, Jeff Hardy rolls to the outside but gets another punch in the face for his troubles. And the referee now begins the count and Hardy takes a breather. He knew he was outsmarted and and Finn Balor got tired of waiting. Balor, a daredevil in himself. In fact, some say he carries a bit of a devil within him. We've seen the demon before. Referee up to 4, Balor making sure he gets back in the ring. Don't forget the title cannot change hands via a count out. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. Referee up to 6 and Finn Balor rattles the squared circle with that drop kick. 1, 2, and Jeff Hardy kicks out at 2. Basement drop kick to the back of the neck. It was Hardy who seemed to be gaining momentum, but it has come to a halt, and it's all Finn Balor. Reverse 1916. That is usually the setup, but wait, pin. 1, 2, go! And Finn Balor decided to go for the pin, and now Balor takes a look at the situation and picks up Jeff Hardy. Sent him to the corner, was coming in, got caught with an elbow. Hardy, twist of fate! That was close. Dangerously close was Finn Balor to losing the United States Championship, and wisely Balor gets up, because Hardy might just have been going for the swanton, but Balor now on the offense. Finn Balor heads to the top. Oh wow! Turn Jeff Hardy inside out, a pin. Our official a little step too slow, and that might have allowed Jeff Hardy to kick out, and Balor questions our official, and I would say rightly so. Balor picking up Jeff Hardy, but maybe that interaction with our official has cost Finn Balor. Now it's Hardy, back and forth, 50-50 contest, DDT from the challenger. Hardy now calling up Finn, United States Championship in the balance, and Finn Balor with a sling blade. Cracking contest. Up to the top goes Finn. Is he looking for it? It seems so. Kuda! Oh! No! Hardy! Twist of fate! And now, Jeff Hardy climbs the ropes. Can he do it? Swanton bomb! 1, 2, 3. We have a new United States champion. My goodness, it's a shocker here in Brooklyn. Finn Balor only won the championship days ago, and then this, Mr. Coup de Grace, and Hardy, he hit the twist of fate, and then headed up, swanton bomb, hooks the leg, 1, 2, and 3. Jeff Hardy, he still took the risk. He went for the swanton bomb. It didn't work out for him at WrestleMania, but tonight, here on Smackdown, he's the new United States Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Smackdown, and we are being joined by a very disappointed looking Chris Jericho, who immediately after that matchup had called on WWE officials that he needed to come out here and speak to the WWE Universe. I don't know what this is about. Jericho's been a crybaby ever since WrestleMania. He's been moaning, whining, whinging to everybody and anybody that will listen to him. And now you lot are. Jericho has had a great career, no doubt, but the biggest? Oh! Oh my. Well, I think somebody disagrees. Oh my God! The Phenom, the Undertaker, is here, and Jericho. But Jericho can't believe his eyes. Jericho face to face with the dead man. Oh, Jericho came forward, got caught. Choke slam. Chris Jericho driven to hell by the Undertaker. And just like that, the Phenom is gone. Someone's going to have to come out here and scrape Chris Jericho off the ring. The WWE Draft, it starts next Monday in the next episode of Universe. It is going to be a very interesting next few weeks for the WWE. And we still are yet to find out who the general managers will be of each brand. But right now, it's about the Universal Championship. Kurt Angle, who went through a grueling gauntlet to get this opportunity, and now it's Angle versus Mysterio, a storied rivalry between these two, and the unthinkable really after Kurt Angle had such a terrible night at WrestleMania. Now, moments later, he sees himself in a championship match with Rey Mysterio, who defeated Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. And we haven't heard from McIntyre since that defeat. In fact, we haven't heard from anybody from the New World Order since that loss. So, Mysterio, he's seen Kurt Angle on a roll earlier tonight. Can he put a stop to the wrestling machine? As Mysterio looks at that championship that he fought so hard for, and we've already seen a championship change hands moments ago. Finn Balor lost, I repeat, lost his United States Championship to Jeff Hardy. It's happened once, it can happen again. And here we go, Angle, Mysterio, and they tie up. Main event, big fight field, pay-per-view level match to start the season premiere of Smackdown. And again, I want to thank you all for joining us, and I hope you're enjoying the show. This one is going to be a classic. And the two stare down after the break and tie up again, and it's Mysterio with the headlock. Angle, you've got to think, fatigue must be setting in. He has fought 4 other superstars in the process to get here, but he is here. Oh, and Angle, he got caught, and Mysterio looking for the 619, but Kurt Angle, belly to belly. These two know each other so well. You've got to think that they will know the moves that are coming each other's way. And Angle did so then. He knew the 619 was inbound. And Angle stepped up, got away from the ropes and delivered that belly-to-belly suplex. And it's Mysterio now who's against the ropes. Sends Mysterio. And Mysterio puts the brakes on, drop kick and a beauty. Double foot stomp to the midsection. Mysterio hits the ropes and a kick to the face. Quick offense by Rey Mysterio, heads to the second rope but missed it. Angle got out the way. And the champion now just took his breath away with that fall. And Angle scoops up Mysterio and slams him down on his back. Went for the kick and Mysterio evaded it perfectly. Head first into the corner goes Kurt Angle. Mysterio now beginning to unload in the corner. Crowd in Brooklyn cheering along. But Angle forces away Mysterio and again comes forward looking for the belly to belly, but this time Rey Mysterio stops him in his tracks and the leg drop right across the chest. 1, 2, and Angle gets that shoulder up, but not convincingly. And the matches, the toll on the body catching up with Kurt Angle. But if ever there was a matchup for Kurt Angle to go through the pain barrier, it's this one. As Mysterio showing that great speed again, and again Angle stepped back, moved, got out the way and ties up. We saw this earlier on. And a pin from Kurt Angle. And a 2 count. If you are just joining us, you have missed out, because we have seen a title change hands already tonight. Jeff Hardy is the new United States Champion, much to the dismay of not just Finn Balor but Chris Jericho, who received a chokeslam courtesy of the Undertaker. And now we have our Universal Championship main event. Kurt Angle, Rey Mysterio. And Angle sends Mysterio into the corner. German suplex. It's the bread and butter offense of Kurt Angle right there. suplex and submissions. Served him well throughout his entire career. Mysterio back up, gets a boot to the midsection, ducks the forearm shot of Angle and snaps over Kurt, and a drop kick to the back of the neck. Smart move by Rey. Mysterio getting the crowd behind him here. Comes forward, but Kurt Angle explodes out the corner. Pin. 1, 2. Oh, and it's a 2 count. Angle asking our official, but no doubts about that. 2 and only 2. He snaps the knee into the back. Angle's got to keep it up. He's not got to get disheartened or get down about any sort of decision he doesn't think goes his way. Don't be distracted, Kurt. Focus. This is your opportunity. Mysterio trying to break free, and he does. Oh, but Angle looking for the power bomb. Caught Mysterio, but Mysterio counters. 1, 2. Oh! Great counter from the champion. When Angle least expected it. Headbutt by Kurt though. And now these two proceed to knock the lumps out of each other. And it's Mysterio with that forearm that knocks Angle back, and headfirst into the corner goes the challenger. Up to the top as well. Rey Mysterio heading up. Turns inside out, and the Bulldog all the way down. And Angle crashed. But Angle doesn't burn. Angle's still in this one. But you can feel the momentum shift towards the champion. The fresher of the two. And Angle is getting slower. Back up though. The heart of Kurt Angle, it's still there. The fire still burns. And a German suplex puts an exclamation mark on my point. Kick to the back by Kurt Angle. I don't know how he's got anything left, but he still does. And now the submission. Trying to crank the neck of Rey Mysterio, the champion. And Mysterio's going to have to use that quickness if he's going to get out of this one, and he does. He escapes the hold, gets up to his feet. Both men standing, willing to exchange. It's Angle with the headbutt. Mysterio escapes round the back. And Rey Mysterio, oh, look at this. Schoolboy. Oh, and Angle kicks out. And Mysterio immediately on the move. Heads to the top. Angle goes with him. Oh, my. And Kurt Angle. What a move that was. And Angle. Oh, Mysterio flipped out the back. Mysterio. Powerbomb. 1, 2. No, Kurt Angle. What a match. What a match you are witnessing in the premiere episode of Smackdown. And the Universal Championship is on the line. Mysterio waits. Springboard. Angle again. Got out the way. And it's Angle, who nearly, moments ago, came to losing the matchup, who now locks in those hands, that grip, and the German suplex after German suplex, 3 in succession, and Angle calls up Rey Mysterio, Olympic Slam. You can feel it. This crowd can feel it. Angle says it's no. Don't do it, Kurt. No, it's on. He got him. 1, 2. Oh, no. How close was that? And Angle And Mysterio trying to get up, but he can't. And now the ankle lock. This is it. Kurt Angle. He is taking the opportunity. Rey Mysterio is desperate. Rey Mysterio is fighting the ankle lock. He breaks it. He breaks it. But he limps to his feet. Oh, and Kurt Angle. Oh, he walks straight in. 619. Frog splash. 1, 2, 3. What a match. Undoubtedly. And just look at this angle. I can't believe he went there. The moonsault. After it cost him his match against Jason Jordan, it nearly secured him the Universal Championship. But the ankle lock, it was applied. Mysterio found a way out. And then this. Angle had nothing left. 6-1-9. And then Mysterio dropped the dime, the frog splash, boom, for the 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Rey Mysterio retains the... Oh, what the hell? Wait just a minute. Randy Orton? Randy Orton? What is Randy Orton doing out here? He just blindsided Rey Mysterio after that grueling contest, and now Orton looks down at Angle and what are you doing? No. Randy, no. No. Oh no! Randy Orton just punted Kurt Angle, and Rey Mysterio, exhausted, could simply look on. What a disgusting act. Here you see it again. I don't want to see it. Oh. The punt, and you see the pain in Kurt Angle. You son of a... What a way to bring down such a momentous night. We need to get some medics out here for Kurt Angle. Good night.